How you doing, guys? This is Dwayne Pyle coming to you live, and I'm actually very happy that you're watching this video right now. And I really want to welcome you to, the education and knowledge and the different things I'm going to share with you about being successful inside a business and really making a lot of money online. Okay. Now, I just want to say to you right off the jump in this video, I'm going to be showing you some results. I'm going to give you some training. Okay. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as is humanly possible while packing it with value and proofs and evidences, and then showing you a way how you can create success inside a business, how you can make money online, and really just scale to any type of results that you truly want to get to. All right. Now I'm going to say this, that everything I'm going to show in this video is my results. All right. So I have an income disclaimer at the bottom of this page. So anytime during the video, whatever, you can go down and check out the income disclaimer. These are my results, and results are not typical. Okay, because I'm not a typical person. When I come online and I come to work my business, I'm here to create magnificent results, right? And not everybody is here to do that, right? I don't know you watching this video. If you are, you aren't, right? But if you are, I'm going to tell you right now, the possibility are limitless of what you can actually do. The possibilities are truly limitless of what you can create and what you can do online, and how you can just, create a lifestyle of freedom, right? And break away from the things that you want to break away from, whether it be a job, getting out of debt, just enhancing your lifestyle, having more for your family, for your kids, take more vacations, whatever you want to do. I'm going to show you how to do it, because the reality is that when you're trying to build a business online, there are certain skill sets you have to learn. Right? And a lot of people just don't know them, right? They don't learn it, they don't know where to find it. Or some people just don't take it serious enough to learn it and then apply it. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do all of that. Now, those of you who don't know my story, I've been in the industry for a few years now. Okay, when I first got started, I'm actually from New York City. All right, you can see right here one of my latest blog posts that I made here. Okay, I'm from New York. I used to work at a corporate job, right? I used to work as a computer tech, IT tech. The reality is, during that time, the economy got bad. And I said to myself, I'm no longer going to depend on a job or the economy, right, for me to create my financial future,
You
for
doing,
me
guys?
to
This is
create.
Dwayne Pyle coming to
Okay,
you
let me actually
live,
pause this
and right
video
now
real
I'm in the
quick.
middle of Times Square. Okay, I'm excited to be shooting this video for you today.
All right, and it's funny, this video, I used to work maybe about 7 blocks down the block from where you see that video being shot. Okay, but like I said, the reality was for me is that I wasn't going to depend on a job or something like that just over broke to create the financial future that I wanted. All right. And when I first got started in this industry, it was a struggle. Okay. We didn't have things like what I'm going to show you in this video, where we have a system and different things to teach you. And if you just follow the proven process and you take it serious and you plug in daily and you take action daily, that you can start creating results. I had to go get a piece from over here, a piece from over here, spend money here, spend money here. And I never had a problem. Spending money is not a big issue. If I don't have it, I didn't have it at the time, I will find a way to get it. Right. But the reality is that you want to know where to go, where to invest certain things in that's going to help you to create the success that you're looking for. Okay, and I hope that makes sense to you. So fast forward to today, I've been able to create magnificent results, help a lot of people create success. Okay, being able to go and speak on stage and do just different things in the industry. All right, and I tell you this not for bragging, because trust me, that's not my style. I don't need to brag, but a lot of times you want to make sure that who you're about to learn from, right, as myself and different people, is a credible, right? People are credible, that they know what they're talking about and they're actually getting results. All right, so now I actually created here. Let's see, all right, so I created a little notepad here. I'm going to go over some key things that's very important for you to really make money online and take your business to the next level. Okay, I don't care if you're network marketing, affiliate marketer, internet marketer, you just want to make money from home, you don't have a business, or whatever the case may be. This information is going to be valuable and useful for you. And watch this whole video so you can really understand of what you need to do now in order to create results tomorrow, right? And I have a quote that, what are you doing today, right? On a daily basis, that's going to create your dream tomorrow, right? What are you doing today? What actions are you taking today to create your dream tomorrow, right? Well, I'm going to actually show you a plan, a blueprint of that you can follow, that you can plug into, that you can learn and start doing things daily that can help you create that type of thing. Now, before I get into the training, I want to show you some results, okay? Because you see right here, you're probably watching this video because it said that how I generated over 300 leads in one day and sponsored 26 people in 23 days inside my business. This is a result that I just created, okay? And I'm telling you it's going to get better because I'm just taking things to another level and I'm helping other people create that success as well, right? I got different people on my team that's starting to generate leads, they're generating sales, they're making money for the first time, and I love it, okay? And I want to help you do the same thing if you're serious about taking things to another level. Now, let me just show you some results really quickly. Then I'm going to go over this and I'm going to show you probably some inside stuff on the results that I've been able to create. I'm going to show you some steps you need to take in order to get things rolling for you. All right, so let me go through this quickly. So if we look here, let me just, I have, this is just much results, right? And a lot of times I don't take screenshots, of a lot of the results that I be getting. But I want to show you, again, this is not to brag, to boast, but this is to show you what's possible. And that if you listen to what I say, right, and you do the things that I'm telling you to do, right, and you be willing to take those actions, the possibilities, again, are limitless of what you can do. It's unlimited of what you can do and what you can create online. Okay, so let's look here. Okay, so 300 leads in a day. Let's just look at some of my results as I load up here. So you see right here, this is a screenshot that I took where I was able, yes, to generate 300 leads inside one day, right? This is with the things that I've learned and applied from a system that I'm going to show you about. Okay, let's keep going. It's another day where I generated 309 leads in a day. So these are different times that you see I've been able to generate another 309 leads in a day. This is another screenshot showing here that I've been able to sponsor, and this is way more now. Okay, this was back like this is 2015 September or so. So depending on when you're watching this video, this was probably like 2-3 months ago. I already was able to sponsor 703 people into a personal business that I've been doing. And this has been more than I sponsored thousands of people, and I'm telling you, I've been able to do it with the blueprint that I'm going to share with you inside this notepad really quickly when I go over it. Okay, let me show you some more results. Okay, I've been able to, like I said, create multiple six figures online. This is some people just getting results inside the system that I'm using other than myself. Keep going. You see, I've been able to just sign up, get massive signups and sales. Here go a day where I've been able to make $2,375.20 inside one day. Okay, utilizing the system. And again, income disclaimer, these are my results. Okay, results are not typical. You can look at the income disclaimer anytime under this video, but this is what I've been able to do. And I'm telling you, when you break your mind away, and I'll help you do it, we'll help you do it, right? We'll mentor you of how to do it so you can accept to be able to make this type of money in one day, right? Have the possibility of doing that. Okay, we keep going here. This is just another day when I'm able to crush out massive amounts of sales, up to another $2,300 day here. Congratulations. You see Dwayne. Congratulations, Dwayne. Congratulations, Dwayne. Congratulations, Dwayne. All right. This is here. See this, so this is a member here telling me I have my first trial sale and premium sale. He's asking what should I do to get them started. So this is a team member that's on my team that actually I coached, right? And he never made sales online, but I've showed him and he actually started making sales. Okay. Let's keep going. These are just more sales I've been able to create in a day. A lot of this is residual income. This is somebody else utilizing the same formula, the same system that I utilize to be able to create $20,000 in a month. All right, let's keep going here. This is Lawrence Tam. This is actually my sponsor. Okay, and the system that I'm utilizing now, he's a millionaire. Okay, and the cool thing is that you're going to get not only the coaching that I teach, but we have groups and stuff that you're going to be able to plug into to actually learn the skills of how to get traffic, how to make leads, how to make sales, how to make money online. That's the cool thing about this. Let's keep going. This is another member on team that's been able to create, make 8,500 in his first 6 weeks. It's just me, more screenshots of crushing more sales, residual income sales, big sales, all type of sales, right? More sales, right? This is what's going to break you free, right? This is another team member, Cerrito, who's been able to make $100,000 in a year. Okay, this is me, another screenshot showing how I've been able to sponsor in one day now. Okay, listen to me. One day, 5 people inside one day. Now, you may be somebody that's in a network marketing company and you're trying to figure out how to just get people in. Okay, there's a method to a madness. There's a proven process to the madness where you can create these type of results. Okay, you see right here in the same time, I'm going to generate 73 leads in one day, 93 leads in another day. Okay, here sponsored 6 people in 48 hours, probably even more than that. Okay, so I believe this is the same screenshots. So let's go here. Let's see what else we got. Okay. So if we scroll up too, this is just some more of my income numbers, right? So days. This is days, right? I've been able to earn $596 in one day. Okay. This one is $660.15 in one day. There's another day I've been able to earn $762.50 in one day. This day I've been able to earn $1,822.75 in one day. Okay. Now, I think I showed you enough results of things that I've been able to do inside my business. But and again, I'm showing you this because you may be a team member that's watching this video. You may be you may be somebody who's just looking to make money online and want to plug into a community, a system, a team where you can start learning how to really get results online. Okay, and I want you to think about what I just showed you and how, if you really apply this type of stuff, how it can really change your life. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, a lot of those sales sometimes it's on autopilot. A lot of those signups is on autopilot. And how is that possible? Well, I'm going to share with you how this kind of works right now. All right, so if you look at this right really quickly, it says how I generated 300 leads. Now you see I generated actually over 309 leads even in one day. Okay, and I don't have a screenshot, but it's really honestly my best lead day. I believe I generated 780 something leads in one day. It was something like that. Okay, so it can really get crazy inside your business if you just open your mind, you plug in. I'm telling you, it's like it can be a river of cash flow coming into you so you can have better freedoms, right? And the financial freedom you seek, and the time freedom you seek, and the location freedom you seek, and right, be able to give more to your charities and whatever you want to do. And that's why I'm teaching you this and showing you this of how you can actually take action. This is how I generated 300 leads in one day and sponsored 26 people in 23 days inside my business. Your road to 6 figures online. Okay. Now, the reality is this. Okay. When I first got started online, my friend, it's like I was searching. I was trying to figure everything out. And it's funny because even before I got started, I was already reading like ebooks and PDFs on my job, printing out these big, long booklets of PDFs and different things like this. So I was already kind of educating myself, but I still didn't put all the pieces together or really understand how to, kind of just combine everything to make things work. Like we didn't have the system that I'm showing you today. We didn't have that back when I got started. Okay, so it was like piecing things together, going through longer struggles. I didn't have nobody coaching me and teaching the stuff that I'm showing you, and you're gonna have the ability to actually learn, which can propel your success much faster and really shorten your learning curve. But the reality is that which you must understand, in order for you to get to that 6 figure income, or make your first 3,000 online, or make your first money or your first sale like you seen one of my guys did that I taught. The reality is that you have to be willing to learn. Okay, just like anything you do in life, right, whether it's a job or whatever you're good at or whatever the case may be, you have to learn stuff. So if you want to make money online and you want to have that as your what's going to fund your life, and I mean, to me is the best way, right? Because you can create so much time freedom, right, working a few hours a day once you really get things down pat, and you can make a significant amount of money doing it, right? 2,000. I mean, come on, who pay, what jobs really pay that type of stuff? So I think, is it worth learning? Heck yes, because I feel that this is the doorway to freedom for a lot of people in you watching this video. So, but again, you have to be willing to learn and understand that you're going to have to open up and be willing to accept and learn the skills. And the faster you can do that, the faster you can start creating results. All right, so let's move on here. So I want to talk about how I'm able to do that, right? How am I able to get so many leads and sponsor people and different things like that? Well, the first thing of making sales online and really creating, sign-ups and making money, the thing is that, it's all about traffic. That's the first factor inside building your business. Okay. Now there's different types of traffic. There's free traffic, there's paid traffic. Personally, I do both. Okay, I do both. But if you have a budget and you have, advertising dollars to spend, okay, you want to go with paid. You want to go with paid as you start to do free, because paid is just instantaneously. Okay, it's going to come faster where you're going to be able to generate leads, which is the key to the game. Okay, so I always say this as a formula that I have where I can kind of almost predict the amount of sales that I'm going to start making, right? And assign up something to get inside my business. Where if you're generating 30 plus leads per day, okay, so again, you want targeted traffic, and don't worry, because the reality is inside the system, we teach you these skill sets, okay? We teach you free strategies, paid strategies, how to market, how to convert. So that's not a big thing, right? You just have to plug in and then we can start teaching you stuff. But I want you to understand the concept of how this works, right? So what I do is that I generate targeted traffic, and my focus, right? And now I'm generating way more leads, like 50, sometimes 70 leads on average, and 50 plus leads per day or 70 plus leads per day, okay? But I'm telling you, as a parameter, your goal should be to focus on getting to 30 leads per day. Now, you may look at this and say that may be hard, but it's really not that hard once you plug into what we're teaching, right? And you really go through the training and you take my mentorship and the mentorship that we provide. It's very simple to get 30 leads a day, my friend. I'm telling you, it's really not that difficult. Okay, so another thing here, all right, is what I want to show you is 30 leads per day. So when I say you want to generate 30 leads per day, it has to be consistent, okay? When you consistently start generating that many leads per day, okay, you're going to start building your list, which is key, right? And you want to follow up with those leads daily. You want to follow up with that list daily. And the best ways that I've seen to be able to do that is with a blog. Okay, with following up with value. So you look here, this is my blog, right? And again, these are things you can actually get access to in a system. You don't have to worry about too much setup or hassle. See, a lot of times I see people struggle simply because they do not have the components. They have to go through all this technical hassle. Give me 1 second because my battery is dying inside my headset. So let me see if I can plug this up really quickly so it doesn't die in the middle of this video, right? Because I want to get you this value. All right, so when I'm gonna unplug, do I need, let's take this out. All right, so I'm taking out a component. Let's see if I can plug in this for my headset. Give me 1 second here because this thing is beeping. Okay, 1 second. So that we should be good. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so as I was saying is that once you start to generate 30 leads per day, what happens is that the odds play in your favor, where you have so many people eyeballing your business, so many people eyeballing, what you have to offer. And like I said, if you don't have something to offer, don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how to plug into a system, and you're going to have access to products to offer and all these different things. Or if you're trying to build another business, you're going to be able to leverage the stuff that I'm going to show you to build any business. All right. So again, the goal is to get to 30 leads per day, which is not hard once you learn. See, it's probably hard for you if you're looking in the wrong places, right? Like when I first got started in this industry, it was hard for me to get that because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know strategies or what to focus on a daily basis is going to build up my lead flow. Or I didn't know paid strategies that I can plug into instantly where I can generate 100 leads in 1 day. See, when you learn that, okay, and I'm going to show you how to get access to that stuff inside the system. You want to plug into what we're doing. This targeted traffic, it becomes a simple process, right? So when you do this, and what I like to say is for 2 weeks, if you consistently getting 30 leads per day for 2 weeks, what's going to happen is, let me see. Let me write this down, right? So you're getting 30 leads per day for 2 weeks. Okay, so let's say 30 leads per day. I would say 2 weeks consistently. What's going to happen? Okay, you want to be emailing. You want to be emailing. And again, if you don't understand this stuff, that's fine. We use an autoresponder to email. Okay, you probably got an email from me, right? And that's as an autoresponder I use yet again inside the system. We're going to show you how to set up and get that stuff set up pretty quickly. Okay, so what you want to do, just understand what I'm saying to you. And a lot of you who's a little bit more, experienced and you're really trying to figure it out, this is what happens. So you want to email, right, twice a day. Okay, So what's going to happen here is that if you're generating 30 leads per day, right? And let's say you don't get no sales, but you're still generating leads, okay? And they're coming through your capture page and all the stuff. And don't worry, we provide all that in the system, right? They're coming through a capture page. They're seeing a sales video. They're coming, but you're just having so much people do that. What's going to happen is the sales is going to start to become consistent because you're just having so much lead flow coming through. Make sense? So how does that start to happen? What happens is, again, you learn how to do it, right? To get the free paid strategies that you're working on, right? Depending on, even if you part-time, you're working a job, you can spend 4 hours, right? And just applying what we teach you, okay? Now, if you do that, you're generating 30 leads per day, and you do it for 2 weeks straight. What I notice is that what happens is you start to get a sell a day. You start to get a sell a day, okay? Or 1 to 2 sales a day, right? If you're emailing twice a day, if you follow this cycle, right, you're gonna start making money because you have so much leads coming through, right? And you want to have good business presentations from your company, or we have phenomenal, highly converting presentations that you can just plug into and use, right, to make money. Okay, if you're bringing leads, that many leads in that consistently, right, and I say you do it for 2 weeks, you're gonna start to see where you're starting to generate in one sale a day, right? Now, depending on what you're marketing. Okay, now you've seen how I've been able to make $2,000 days, right? 2,000. So let's say what you want to do is on the back end, you want to have high-end products that you profit from, right? And that benefits people that you profit from. Okay, so I'm getting a little messy here, but just follow me, right? Stick with me. So what happens is you want to have high-end products on the back end that can profit you. So let's say, for example, if you want to make $10,000 a month, right? Wouldn't it make sense, right, to make 10 sales and get $1,000 commission? Okay. See, what I see a problem that I used to have too is that I used to be part of certain systems and companies and all this type of stuff. And what happens is they giving you $10, $20, $30, so low commissions that you would need so many people to even make money, right? So let me explain to you. Let's say if you have high-end products on the back end that makes you like $1,000, $3,000, $2,000 sales. Okay, what starts to happen here is that when you're generating 30 leads per day, right? 30 leads per day, right? And I would say you're consistent 2 weeks. And how you're going to learn this, we're going to teach you in the system. Okay, what starts to happen? You'll start generating. You're emailing your list twice a day. What's going to happen? You're going to start getting at least 1 to 2 sales per day. Okay, right? And what do you email them? Email them value, blog, you connecting, creating content. We teach you all of that stuff. That's what I love about the system. I'm going to explain to you and why a lot of people are struggling and why you may be struggling. Okay, so what happens is you start to generate 1 to 2 sales per day. But what happened? This is per day. Okay, so now what starts to happen when you're consistent with this, and let me explain something to you. You can always scale this lead flow up. When you scale this lead flow up, let's say you get 50 leads per day, right? And now what happens, your sales, it will bump up from 2 to probably 3 sales per day. All right. But remember, you have to be getting these leads every day consistently, right? So the numbers start to play in your favor. And if you're emailing, connecting with so many people at once through something simple like a blog, right? Where I can just come in and I can email this video like this. See this video here to my list that I'm building, right? In my autoresponder. Okay. What starts to happen is people start to connect with you. They want to join, and especially they see, like, if I show the results I showed you when I'm able to generate $1,000 in a day, $2,000 in a day, sign up all these people, right? Why wouldn't you want to work with me? Why wouldn't you want to work with my team? It doesn't make sense. You want to struggle or you want to make money, right? It just makes sense to work with me and somebody who knows what they're doing, who can plug you into something that's going to help you out. Okay, so what's happening here? You can even upscale this, right? You can scale this up as much as you want, right? But what happens is now when you start to get 2 to 3 sales per day, okay, now let's say if you're making low end sales. But what happens when you have a high end product that sells for you on the back end, you can start making, now if you have access to these products, and I'm going to show you how to do this, okay, you can actually get $1,000 commissions. So now if you're getting 2 to 3 sales per day by following this formula, 30 plus leads per day, right, for 2 weeks straight, emailing twice a day, even if you ain't getting sales in those 2 weeks, don't worry about it. Just keep plugging away of what we teach you. What's going to happen is you're going to make the sales going to start coming in. Now, when you're having those sales consistently a day, you're going to have people start to buy the high end product. So for every 2 to 3 people, you'll probably get one person who's very serious about changing their life and wanting to get to six figures, and they're going to come in and buy the high end product on the back end, which is, you have $1,000 bottle, $2,000, probably $3,000. You will be surprised how many people wants to buy this stuff because they're serious about their success, right? This is a business. Okay, if you let me give you, I'll make an analogy for you. There's a lot of people, okay, that go out there in regular offline, okay, and what happens is they go and they go to a franchise. All right, I'm a teacher. I'm teaching you here. Pay attention. All right, pay attention to what I'm telling you because this can break you free. They go buy a franchise. They probably pay. Some people pay way more than this, right? But they'll pay 150K, right? Just to buy like maybe a Subway, and I may even be off. It may be lower than, it may be higher than this. Excuse me, way higher. Okay, I'm probably being generous by saying 150K. They will pay that before they make any profit. Any profit, right? You got to think they got to deal with employees. Let's say they brought a Subways or McDonald's. McDonald's is way up there, right? Probably 800,000, 500,000. They go invest this money, okay? And before they make any profit, because they just want a business that they own and not working for somebody, depending on somebody else for their future, they will spend all of this money to buy inventory, to buy cups, to buy, if they were for Subways, they got to buy meat, they got to buy sandwich meat, they got to buy utensils for the bathroom, they got to hire employees. So they're spending, and that's probably, when you think about all of that, right? Let's even go higher, 300,000. Right, but they say, okay, this business model can actually make me, once I get it pumping, it can probably make me about, you know, 20,000 a month, 10,000 a month. See? But the cool thing about online and what I'm showing you here is the reality is you can come in, right? You can get access to high-end products and resell those high-end products for less than a fraction of what someone would pay offline. So will people buy this stuff? Yes. Can you make money? Absolutely. Okay? Think about that. Right? So that's what you want to look at. So if you want to get to 10,000 a month, I would say to somebody, all you got to do when you have a high-end product that you can make $1,000 off of, all you got to do is make 10 sales a month. That's 10,000 a month, right? And if you follow this process that I'm telling you and teaching you and what we're going to teach you, you can do that fairly, quickly than you probably can imagine. All right. So I want to think about you watching this video. I don't know where you've been. I don't know how long you struggled. I don't know if you're just getting started in this industry, but I'm telling you, like I said when I first started this training, is which you just need to learn. Right? You need to learn how. Like with anything you do, it's the same thing when it comes to making money online. You want to be plugged in, you want to be learning, you want to be growing, and I'm telling you, you can change your life. I'm telling you, you can make big things happen. I'm telling you, you can increase your belief in whatever you're trying to do, it can happen for you. This stuff absolutely works. I've been doing this for years. I've been making money on years. I've been benefiting for years, okay? So just understand this process that I broke down to you. All right, like I said, leads is the lifeblood of your business. The components that you basically need online is a capture page, okay, autoresponder, and a blog, right? Those are the key components that I use to make the significant results that I've been able to do following this type of process. Now, this is the biggest thing in advertising training. Obviously, you have to know how to go out there and get leads and traffic, which most people struggle with. Okay. Now, this is the reality. The fastest way to make money and learn how to do this stuff is by using a system. Okay. By using a system. Or you can do it manual and struggle for 2 to 5 years, right? Until you try to figure everything out. That's what most people do, right? I remember being part of network marketing companies and all this type of stuff, and all they tell you is, okay, you hype now, right? Oh, I see it, the results, the product is great, it heals people, whatever it is, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but the reality is you joined the business to make money, didn't you? So, I mean, yeah, the product is good, but how much are you really making after you've been in 6 months, a year, 2 or 3? You understand I spoke to a guy one time. He said he's been in the industry for 15 years and said he didn't make a dime. I mean, come on, guys. It comes to a point when insanity is insanity, and you have to understand that if you're really going to just do this industry, you might as well do it the right way. You understand? You might as well stop doing things over and over and over again that's not going to get you results. It just doesn't make any freaking sense. Okay, so again, you have to learn. The fastest way is to plug into a system. Think about a system, right? There's a system for what a lot of people do in the society. The system is, you get older, you go to school for 12 years, and you go to college. You take out a big fat loan for 40, 50, $60,000 in debt. You choose some type of occupation that you want to be a part of, where most people, percentage of people inside the system, right? They don't even, what they went to college for, they don't even do. Okay, and they go out with debt, and they get a job paying way less, right? Eventually, than what they own, they got to pay back all that money over a year, and they just get more and more in debt. The system is failing a lot of people out there, and that's the reality. So, if you're going to come online and you want to create success, you want to follow a success system, a proven system, the fastest way to do it, right? Or you can do it manual and struggle. Let me talk about manual for a second. Like I said, I was part of network marketing companies, and what they used to tell me is, listen, go talk to your family and friends, right? Just go out there and just connect with people, right? Walk when you inside the store, just look for sharp people and approach them. Just go with them with a greeting, right? The elevator trick. Learn how to spark up conversations and just talk to people about your business. Come on, man. Let's be real, all right? How many people really join from that stuff, and how long does it take? Right? Home parties and all this stuff. Now, I'm not saying that's the way you build. It's nothing. Hey, that's cool, right? But why not be able to make more money on the back end? If you're going to build that way, and if you're pulling in some out of the few, you want to make a lot of money off of it. You understand? So when you have a system that's built for your success that you can plug into and that you can follow, you can get mentorship, and you can grow, that's the way to me, you're gonna make the fastest money online. That's the way you're gonna hit your goals faster, right? Because the reality is, time is of the essence, right? We have time, we have a certain amount of time, and we can't get that time back. So if you're on to build a business, plug into something that's going to help you to build your business. Plug into something that's going to help you make money. And when you plug in seriously, right? That's why I have an income disclaimer below this video. Again, you can watch it any time, because yes, I created those results, but when I plugged in, I plugged in. I went all in. I took it serious, right? I went all into what I needed to get. I went all in with my heart. I went all in with my mind. I'm still all in today, and I got bigger things to do and to help you watching this video, if you're serious, to help you break free. I love helping people create results. I get pumped up, jacked up more when someone makes their first commission than when I make have a two, $3,000, $4,000 day. Okay, that's the reality. I get more pumped up for people because I like to see other people win, because I know if they're winning, their families is winning. I know if you can win, right, then it affects other people. Then when you start feeling, you want to help people win, and that's what I like. Okay, but how are we going to get this process started for you? You got to plug into the system. Now, what I'm going to do, let's log into the system, right? I always tend to say I don't want the video to be too long, but I really get passionate in trying to explain and help you. But this is the system I use, which is Empower Network. All right, this is where it's at. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you're going to be able to plug into. Under this video, okay, I'm going to have a link where you can just plug right into the system and get started and start learning. Really, I explain it to you, but you want to understand how to get traffic. You want to understand how to plug in, how to have your system, your blog, and all this stuff there for you that you can start to leverage. All right. So the cool thing about the system, let me show you first, because I want to make true on what I said. Okay. So let me show you how powerful this is. I'll show you another result in the middle, right, of the video. Okay. So I said I sponsored 26 people in about 23 days. All right. Or so. Okay. So it's like the 23rd now. I'm going to go to my team. All right. I'm going to show you the new people that joined and why this works so freaking well. Well, I'll explain to you why it works well and what I do, but I'm going to show you more results, okay? Live results. You see, I just logged into the system. Got a picture of me up here, okay? Then I'm going to have to block some of this out because I don't want to have my team members' names who just joined or whatever inside the video. But if you look here, okay, look at this join date. Okay, this is some in December of people I sponsored. Now, these are join, right, username, whatever the case may be, okay? Now, if you look here, okay, so 19th, I had 1, 2, right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 5 people join me from these strategies within one day and sponsored sales into my business, okay? So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 3 people one day here, 12, 13, 14, 15. Another day where I had 3 people join in one day. And I'm telling you, I'm going to ramp this up big time. I'm going to tell you something. Just get into the system. Just get into the system. And when you get in, get all in, get access to all of the products because you need the education. And if you really want to make money online and learn how to do it the right way, you want to learn how to go big, right? You want to dream big. You want to get free big. You want to get free as soon as possible. Okay? Look here, 14, 15, 16. This is all December. 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right. So I had 26 people, right? And the month is barely over. Okay. And I had 26 people join, right? Inside my business that fast. So you telling me, does this work? I think that's more proof for you. And you see me log into the system. Does this system work? Absolutely. Now I can even go lower into November and show you how I bring in more and more and more people. But I just want to show you basically that day. Okay, so what do? I want to make some quick points to you. Okay, and what I'm going to say to you is click the link under this video and get started. If you're already on my team and you're not plugged in fully, like a lot of some people that's already getting results on my team, what you want to do, you want to get all in. You want to stop playing with this business, right? You want to stop the road that we talking about. You get into the 6 figures if that's where you want to go, right? Every time I usually talk to people, okay, they say I want to make 10,000 a month. I want to make 6 figures. Well, then you got to plug in. You got to get access and invest in things that's going to help you to get there as soon as possible. The cool thing is we have something when you get started, right? And when you click the link under this video, don't worry, you're going to get plugged into my team. You're going to get an email. You're going to get plugged into my community. You're going to be fine, again, if you're willing to work and take action, right? We welcome you here. We welcome you to help you create success, right? As long as you're ready to run, you're not, someone who don't takes your business serious, not serious about your goal, your dreams, your aspirations. If you're serious about that, then we can help you. If you're not, then how can anyone help you? Right, until you get serious. But this is the reality. If you look here, we have an income plan. So a lot of times when people go through this part of our training, they say, okay, I want to make 15, 20,000, 18,000 a month, whatever the case may be. I want to have $2,000 days. I want to, but the reality is, are you going to do it? That's the question I have for you. So if you look at my profile up here, okay, the thing that you see is that I'm an active Black Card member. Black Card basically means I'm in the Black Card Club. So let me break this down to you really quickly, right? So when you get started, you're going to go through the get started process. Like I said, you're going to get an email from me. That's the typical person, you watching this video. If you're not in my team yet, when you click the link below, you're going to be able to plug into my team, plug into my training, plug into my community, plug into my system, and really learn how to start producing and making money online. Or if you have a current business you're trying to build, we're going to show you how to do that too. All right. But this is the thing I want to show you. So I'm an active Black Card Club member. Okay. And right down here we have club training schedule. So I'm not the only one teaching you, but we have actually 4 different clubs. All right. So typically what happens is once somebody finishes the get started process here, what's going to happen is you want to plug into your club, right? Live training. It tells you today, Monday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. we have a training, right? And this is for the beginner. So if you're a beginner, you want to start plugging into the clubs here. But you want to also plug into the Elite Club. You want to plug into the 6-figure Builder Club. I'm a 7-figure Black Card Club member. I have access to everything, right? So if you look at my results and you say, Dwayne, wow, you've been able to sponsor, generate 300 leads in a day, sponsor all those people. You show me the process of the flow of how it works, okay? You show me something, and I open up my results, right? And I went in, okay? And I showed you what was possible. I had $2,000 days and all these different type of things. Look at where I'm at. You see? So when you get started, what you want to do, you want to go all in, right? You want to get access to all of the products. Just do it. Just do it, right? I showed you somebody who's starting a business in a franchise. They spend $300,000. You're going to pay a fraction of the course of something that's going to make you probably more if you take it serious. Now, I'm not going to promise and guarantee anything. Again, see the income disclaimer, but I'm showing you what's possible. Okay, I've been able to leverage this and make multiple 6 figures with it. But you're going to be able to, at a fraction of the course, come in, plug into all of the education we have, right? You're going to be able to plug into our live mentorship training and plus have me guide you along the way as long as you plug it in. How can you fail? The only way you can really fail, honestly, if you just quit and you don't do it. You understand? So when you get in, don't just, when you click the button in this video, get all in, right? Come in here and access all of the products. Access, just do it. Because this is how you're going to be able to pump this. This is how you're going to get education and learn free strategies, paid strategies. Do you know our six-figure builder club? That's what we teach. This club, six figures, right? All we teach in this club is how traffic. That's all we teach. That's all we teach. That's all we teach in this club. We even, let me show you this, right? Let me log, let me see. Let me show you this. So when you come into one of our clubs, whatever club it is, all right? See, so tomorrow morning we actually have another live training. All right? So when you come into our clubs, we have a video here. Boom. That starts off, and we're going to have a live session. We have a chat that's set up, and we're going through tons and tons of training. All right, now, when you come here, you can even go to the archives. So every training that we did over the last few months, you can go through, and you can actually learn from the previous trainings, which is cool, right? So you come down here, and look at this. What does this say? Traffic sources. Okay, so if you look at this, and I said, okay, if you start getting the 30 leads per day, and I don't care, this works, this strategy, this thing that I marketing strategy that I just showed you, it works for any business. Okay, it's like riding a bike. Once you learn it, you can dominate anything. Okay, this is how I crush leaderboards. You follow this process, but see, the reality is most people don't know how to get targeted traffic. Right, they're running around in shopping malls. They're trying to go online. They're spamming. They don't know, begging people. It's just crazy. When all you got to do is plug in, right? Get all in. Get access to the clubs. Get access to the products, and then you know exactly what to do. Doesn't that make sense? Wouldn't that? Why would you take 2 to 5 years to do something when you can do it in 6 months? When you can do it in 3 months? Why? Why would you kill your time like that? Right? So when you get in, like I did, I came in, I found a way to plug in, right? I found a way to get what I needed to create the success that I wanted. But look at this. So remember how I told you, I said 30 leads per day? Now some of you may say 30 leads per day, but when you really look at this, when you learn the strategies, and what does this say? We give you traffic sources. When you learn the sources and the unlimited potentials of ways to get traffic, I'm telling you, getting 30 leads per day becomes like taking candy from a baby. Old cliche, but it's very, very true at what I'm telling you. So if you're struggling to get traffic, you're struggling to get leads, jump in, right? Get all in, get access to all the products you possibly can. Make a plan to get the rest of the products if you can't get it right at the moment when you join, but just do it, right? Within days, within weeks from when you do it, because what's going to happen is it can propel you, right? I showed you how I've been able to earn a lot of income in certain days. I want you to break free. If you're in this business, right? If you're in this industry, if you're in this thing of trying to make money and you're trying to do it legitimate, you want a long-term consistent business, right? You want to be plugged in and locked into something where you can create a sustainable long-term business that's going to educate you and educate the people you bring upon, right? Even if you have a team in something, okay? That's what you want to do, because that's when things get simple, when you plug into the education and you move forward. Now, remember how I talked about the $1,000 high-end profit that you can make? Now, the cool thing about this system, all right, and you're going to learn this stuff when you get started, is that you can make money from all of the products that we have in here. Some of these products pay you $1,000 to $3,000 commissions plus residual income. Did you hear me? So you want to make 6 figures. That's what you're telling me, right? The fastest way to get there is to get high-end commissions. When you come in and you get all in, right? One of the benefits is not only are you going to learn how to do this stuff, right? What I talked about here, what I talked about, targeted traffic, the follow-up process, and, the components, right? We have the components. Let me show you. Let me show you this real quick, okay? So my blog. Let me just show you some killer stuff. This is why people struggle, because they don't have a system like this. They can just plug into and they have this stuff accessible to them. So let me show you my blog. You see my blog where I said make money, work with Dwayne Pyle here? This is how I operate it. You log into your back office. This is my blog. When you get into the system and you get access, you get your blog, right? This is a great way. Remember I talked about free traffic too. This is a great way to start generating free traffic. Blogging. Okay? Blogging. Simply blogging. You don't believe me? Very simple. Pay attention. Watch this. Let's go to post. Right? Now this is a blog. Now I told you one of the components that I use is a blog. Look at this. Right? I'm going to show you how I can just get in front of traffic in this video right now. 50,000 plus people right now. Let me show you. Okay, so I come to my blog, right? Let's go to all posts. Let's go to a post that I've done. Let's just go to a post. Watch the power of what I'm about to show you. I'm going to teach you some strategy. See, sometimes I get so pumped up about what I'm doing to show you how to create the results you want to create, and you may be struggling. I'm going to show you how you can get out of that struggle. Let's go. Okay, how to multiply. This is the one that I just created. So you have a blog. When you get joined, you have your blog. You can have your blog ready in 5 minutes. So you can start marketing, getting free traffic that quick. So let's just take this for example. So what happens is, let me show you the details of entries of how a blog works. When I go into this blog, my blog post, right? And you just add new. Let's say you want to create a new post, you add a new post. Okay? Let me just show you the edit real quick. Get a drink of water. And I'm going to go through this really quickly. I'm going to show you how to get traffic. I'm going to show you how to get traffic just one of the ways. So when you look at this really quickly, right? All right, it's showing the text. It's loading because I got a lot of things going on my computer. Let me go to visual real quick. All right. So you come here and we teach you this stuff. Don't worry, right? This is my title on my blog. So what happens whenever you make a blog post, right? You can put a video, right? And we have video hosts and we have all of this. So this is the blog post that I created. Look at this. You see this right here? See, I made $1,822.75 in one day. Just show me how. This is very simply done through these functionalities here. So this is the back end of this blog post that you see right here. See? So when I click it, now what happens is when you publish, right? When you publish, so right here on the side, right now I already published it, so it's not going to show it. But basically where the update key is, this says publish. So whenever I make a post and put content in here, it's so easy to create content with the blog. Let me tell you something about this blog. This blog is secure. You don't have to worry about plugins.
How you doing, guys? This is Dwayne Pyle
Okay?
coming to you
We
live.
talking.
And right now I'm in the middle of Times Square, okay?
Let me
I'm
pause
excited
this
to be
real
shooting this video for you today because I do have some information for you to help you to stop
Alright, so
struggling,
this is
to
the
take
video
your
I
business
shot.
to
So
the
I'm
next
gonna pause
level and to
this.
really do.
All right, again. So with these blogs that we have, you don't have to worry about security, somebody hacking it, breakdowns, all the crazy stuff that when somebody tries to set up their blog, it costs thousands of dollars if you want to get it how you want. Number one. Number two, you have to worry about hackers. My old blog that I created myself, it got hacked so many times. I got frustrated. It slowed my blog down, slowed my products down, and really hurt my business. When you get inside this system, like I told you, you need these 3 components. One of the things you're going to get a blog, right? As you see, when you go all in and you buy these products, but you hear access blog, right? You come in, you go to your blog, simple, right here. Okay, now that's not the first thing you're going to do. You're going to go through the get started process, but I'm showing you what you have access to market. You can market anything on your blog, right? So that's it. So let's say, for example, let me show you really quickly. Watch this. Let me go to Facebook. I'm going to show you strategy inside. I'm going to give you more value. Why not? Now, I can easily take this. This is about how to multiply your ability to make money fast and succeed live. All right. So let's say if I go to Facebook, and there's so many ways. This is one of the many ways to get traffic, leads, and sales. When you get in and get all in, you're gonna learn the serious stuff. And like I said, it becomes easy to generate. It becomes simple to generate 30 leads per day in your business to start getting sales, making money, high-end products, the whole thing that I talked about, right? Which is in the system. So what do? Let's say I go to groups. Okay. Let me show you the power of groups. Let me explain to you what happens. I'm giving you some strategy here. So let me scroll down. Let's find a group. I'm just gonna show you this, how powerful this is. All right, so this group has 29,247 people. This is an internet marketing affiliate group targeted to what I'm marketing. So I can simply take this, right? Come to a group just like that, right? Open up this group, Okay, and instantly get in front of massive amount of people. This is one of the smallest ways. Let's see here. Let's see if this is one of the groups that I can actually post in though. Start discussion. Write something. Let's see here. All right, so what happens is when you publish your content, you actually get a link, right? So there it is. It's loading up, right? So I can instantly, just like that, post inside this group, right? And I just take the title, right? And I can do something like this. Boom. See it here, right? And just like that, post. Boom. Now look how powerful that is. 29,247 people and 459 people are new inside this group. I just came here and I posted right now. Look, how to multiply your ability to make money online. So all of these people throughout the day, people's gonna go through and I'm gonna instantly get traffic to this blog post, right? And when they come to my blog post, they're gonna get to know me. They're gonna want to connect. It's opt-ins, it's different things. It's gonna lead them into my sales funnel. But see, this is how you get leads and traffic, like doing stuff like this, right? But we have faster and quicker ways, which you're gonna learn as you get access to all the products. But this is one thing I'm just showing you the power of a blog. Now look at this. You see the feature image? So by all these people just posting all these different spam things, look how my picture stands out. Look at this. So you think somebody's gonna click this? Now look what happens when they click it. Watch this. Where does it go? Straight to my blog. Do you see that? So I'm in. What did I say? I said targeted traffic, right? So let's say, for example, if I took like 5 of my blog posts and I create content daily, right? That's part of my free strategy, right? And I post in different groups or I post in different things. Guys, give me 1 second, all right? All right, cool. Okay, so as I was saying, that's just the power, guys. Okay, I showed you a quick strategy, but that's something you can do. Like I said, it's so many different things. Now let me show you. It's a couple of things that happens here. Since I'm on Facebook, right, you can build your profile up. So I want to show you something really quickly of the power of just a blog, and this is just one piece. Imagine you come in, you get all in, you buy all the products. What we're going to teach you in this of how then you can understand why I'm able to sponsor these much people and make the money and do the stuff and sell these and all that type of stuff, right? So look what starts to happen. Look at this is one of my Facebook profiles, by the way. Okay, so when you look at this, right? Let me go to Dwayne. Let me go to my main thing. I want to show you something. What happens? You start to build up your profiles and your social media. This is one of my team members getting a lot of results. I have tons, right? Have different people posting on my thing that's getting results. I allow my team members to post. But if you look here, okay, if we look at friends, I have to delete friends constantly just to get new people who want to join my network on me. I have 4,982 friends. I've been able to build up that through leveraging a blog, leveraging content. Let me show you how many friend requests I have that I can't even accept. See, a lot of you is trying to figure out how to get people in your business. And if you just apply what we teach you in the system and get all in and stay focused, look at this. Look how many I can't even accept this. I have over 400, I think, plus friend requests. Look at this. These people, friend requests. John, Lillian, Tana, Stefan, all these people want to be my friend. They want to connect with me. Look at this. Look at this. It keeps going. All I gotta look, I can confirm some of them. Okay, I'll confirm to show you this is me. My pro. Who else? Let me just confirm. I'll confirm some of them. Okay, I can't even fit everybody in because I like to leave space because you maximize at 5,000 people here, right? So just look how many people. So what happens is when you leverage the blog like a way I just showed you, you're gonna start getting people who's gonna friend request you, and guess what? Those people are targeted. Guess what else you can do? When you have a system like I do, because everybody wants to learn this type of stuff that I'm teaching you now, what starts to happen what starts to happen is they want to be a part of it. They want to learn how to build their business because remember, the group I posted in is targeted. It's people want to make money, right? So you start to get friends of people's in the industry, and you can actually chat with them through a chat. One way to get people in the right in the business of what you're doing. So again, this is just one strategy. I can go deeper. I'm not going to go into it. You got to plug into the system to really learn the skills, and you will go out there with a wealth of knowledge because I've told you again, you're probably struggling on getting results simply because you just need to learn how, right? How do you make $10,000 a month? You got to learn how. How do you make 50,000? You got to learn how. How do you get 30 leads? You got to learn how. How you get 50 leads? You got to learn how. Once you learn it, it's a skill set that's stuck with you for life, and you can go out there and leverage it for any business, any make money online situation, and that's the beauty of what we do in this system. Click the link under this video and just jump in. All right, so let me get back into the system. I got carried away giving you, but at least you got more value of some things of how I'm able to leverage, build my social profiles, and just really make things happen. But the step-by-step blueprint of how this is all done, again, when you get started now, you're going to come here, you're going to go through the get started process, look for an email from me, right? And look for to be invited on Facebook. You can actually come add me on Facebook, right? Send me a message if you just joined too. All right, that'll make it easier. I can plug you in much easier into my team, right? So what's going to happen here, but you want to access again the products. Listen, you want to really crush it and do big things. Look where I'm at, right? Success leaves clues. Get in and just buy the products. Get in and buy what you need. Another big thing to that, I just showed you, right? How I bring in this many people in that many in that short amount of time, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna multiply that easily. All right. So what's gonna happen? Well, we have something called a uni line. So when you come in and when you get access to the clubs, right? You get access to the club trainings and you get access to the products. Which, when you have certain clubs, you're gonna have access to a certain product. So when you're an elite club member, you buy the elite, you're gonna have access. The inner circle is going to give you this, right? When you're a beginner, you're going to have access to the Collateral affiliate system. When you get the six-figure builder club, not only going to have access to our traffic training and the strategies, and I just showed you one thing, right? And you're really going to be really able to plug into my inner circle. Once you come and you get all in, I plug you into private. I have a private mastermind where I really work. We really work. You remember that sponsor I told you about, as a millionaire? We work with the people who's really taking their business serious and go all in, right? We have a private mastermind that you're going to be able to plug into, okay? That you're going to get a link to. Oh, you're in, you're serious, boom. Come join us so we can really, really work with you closely to help you create these type of results, right? So when you have six-figure builder, that's going to give you access to the top producer, team building. What happens is now you also open up your ability, listen to this carefully, you open up your ability now to earn $1,000 plus commissions, right? And I actually think it's higher than that. I think it may be 1,500, but it's between. I think it's between like a 1,000 to $3,000 commissions, right? Well, when you go all in, you're gonna have the ability to earn up to 3,000 to $4,000 commissions, right, from one sale. All right. So again, your road to six figures. You want to make six figures. You want to have high-end, back-end product sales. We sell it for you, right? It's a process that you go through. So when you come in, just become a black card like me, right? If you can't do it right away, buy everything you can, so that way, right, that way, excuse me, you can have access to what you need to start creating these serious results online. You can have access to these clubs, right? Now we have something else called the Uniline system, and I'm gonna give you a quick description. You're gonna understand what that means when you come in, right? So the Uniline system is simply this: when I bring in people, okay, and they come in and buy these products, and you see how I got people friend requesting me, I'm bringing in people, those people are going to go under you, which means you can make money off them, right? Even if you don't know what you're doing and you're in the learning process and you're starting to apply stuff, you can make money off of those people that I bring in and have the products. But each club level has their own uni line. So if you come in, you stop at Elite, and I have people that's coming in, and a lot of people coming in buy six-figure building and go all in. If you do not have these products, right, they're not going to go under you, which means you missed out on an opportunity to make money off of that team. Okay, so again, are you serious about your goals? Are you serious about your dream? Are you serious about really making six figures? So if you are serious about it, get in, go all in, plug into our team and our training, and it's nothing that can stop you but you. I'm going to repeat that. There's nothing that can stop you but you. Right? The only reason why you wouldn't get all in and do what you got to do because you're saying, I'm not serious. I just want to test and see what happens. I'm going to tell you what's probably going to happen. You're probably going to quit. You're probably going to give up because you're not going to have access to everything, right? And you're not going to take your business serious because you really have no skin in the game. So you're not even treating it like a business. So how can you expect to get paid from it like a business and you're not treating it like a business? Then what a lot of people do, they're going to go hop, 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 hop around, wind up, if they stay in the industry, spending thousands of dollars anyway and probably make no money simply because they didn't want to invest in themselves, right? Like somebody who doesn't care, they can go out and invest 300K, right? And you may not have nothing like that, but that's fine because this is less than a fraction of a cost to become a Black Card member to get in and get all in, right? You watching this video right now, you can click the link under this video and just get started in the system for a trial basis to see and start to just plug in, right? But when you're ready to ante up and take it to the next level, I'm going to tell you, get in and just get all in, right? Become a Black Card member, plug into our private masterminds, plug into my inner circle. Let me show you. Let me be your Yoda. Right? Let me be your Yoda. Right now it's a Star Wars craze, and you know how Yoda trained Luke Skywalker, and Luke Skywalker trained this person, and then they defeat the dark side and the Force, right? Let me be your Yoda, because sometimes you need guidance. You just need to be guided on the right path. Okay? So I really hope that you got that. Oh, actually, let me show you one more thing. So I just want to show you that everything is in here that you need. So I mentioned components. I showed you the blog, right? So what happens is, okay, so a lot of you, we have, let me see if I can just do it from here. Okay, so marketing center, right? We have a marketing center. So you come here, marketing center, right? I'm going to show you, we have capture pages. So I showed you the components that you need. In this video, I basically covered everything. All you got to do now is just get in. You just got to get in. It's like nothing else. Like you have to just get in. There's nothing on the outskirts you can look at. Just click the link under this video and plug into our team. Run with us, right? Let me show you how to create results. Right? So I mentioned capture page, autoresponder, and blog. I showed you the power of the blog, and I just showed you a little NC fraction of what this blog can do. I just showed you how to get in front of 29,000 people potentially, right? Just like that. Just that tip alone can start helping you propel your business. But when you come in and you really plug in and you get all in and you really do what we're doing and really lock in, I'm telling you, the sky's the limit. Right? My best paying job couldn't even compare. I make more money online and doing this make money online thing, internet home business thing, have more free time, right? Because of systems like this, because of products and education that trained me how to do it, right? So if you want to do it and you want to do it the right way, then just do it, right? Decide and make it happen. So you see here, got capture pages, right? Cool thing is you can actually create your own funnel, right? So we have things you can create your own capture pages, right? What does it say here, right? So connect your autoresponder. Okay, so it's only 2 steps. You come back here, Marketing Center, connect your autoresponder, marketing links walkthrough. 2 simple steps. You come here, iPads, you go to Marketing Center. This is the link you can market to start capturing leads, right? To make money. Okay, you can even do it through your blog, and that's how you start to capture. What did I go over here? This is how you start to capture traffic, right? This is how you start to build up your list, which goes into your autoresponder. You're gonna follow up. Again, if this is like a little over your head, don't worry, okay? Because as you see here, it doesn't matter what level you're on, right? Simply, we have a process. You want to get access to everything, getting you to line so you can make money off of who I bring in. You want to position yourself to be educated on the strategies and things you need to do to make this work. But we have a beginner club, right? We have a step-by-step process, so it doesn't matter what level you are, you can do this. Okay, so all you got to do is simply click the link under this video, right? And just get started. Just click the link under this video and just get in. Just if you're already in, get all in and get up to the Black Card member and run with us. All right. So this is Dwayne Pyle. I hope that this video turned out to be way longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to pack a lot of value in this video. Okay. Click the link under this video. Get started. Right. I just showed you how I've been able to sponsor. And I'm telling you, this stuff works for anything. I don't care what you're in, what you're trying to do. It works for it if you work it. It works for it if you plug in and you work it, right? I gave you the formula literally to create $10,000 a month online. This is the formula. This is what any top earner, me, any this is what we do. This is what we do. But we leverage and have systems. This is how we create time, the time gaps and the time freedom. While a lot of people out there struggling, trying to figure out how do I even make my first sale. Okay, so that's the reality. So get in. When you get in, get all in, get access to the product, get access to the club levels, plug into the training. Don't worry when you come in, we have a video showing you exactly the step by step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So like I said, if this went over your head, but just understand what I talked about. But this, we got step by step process. Right? Then we got club trainings that you can go through each step, how to get traffic, elite club teaching you, right? That you can plug into live and ask questions. And then you have the products. Okay? So get in, get all in. This is Dwayne Pyle. Decide right now that you're tired of the insanity, right? Don't be like the people that I talked to that said, I've been in the industry 15 years. At least I give it to them. They had a desire to keep going, but they didn't make no money in 15 years. Come on, don't do that to yourself. You don't, and if you did it to yourself, it's fine. We can help you in the next 6 months. If you take it serious, potentially change your freaking life. It'd be worth doing the 15 that you did. Okay? So click the link under this video. I look forward to welcome you on the team. I look forward to getting you plugged in and guide you on the process to success and really mastering this online making money thing, which can literally change your life. If you're on the team, just get all in. If you're on the team and you're in already and you're watching this video, just buy all the products. Stop hanging, okay, at the lower levels. It's not going to benefit you. I'm black card, right? Work your way, create a strategy, buy what you can, right? But work your way to get all in. It's only going to benefit you. Okay, so this is Dwayne Pyle. Welcome to the team. We have a lot of big things coming down the pipe. I look forward with more strategies, more training, more hyper things, things that's going to change more lives. My vision is to help create more six-figure earners. Our company, our vision as a company as a whole is to create 100 millionaires a year. You want to be part of this journey. You want to run with us. You're tired of just being stuck and broken and trying to figure it out. Click the link under this video, get into the system, get all in as possible, listen to what I'm telling you to do, start going to the get started process, look for a welcome email from me, and I look forward to welcoming you to the team. This is Dwayne Pyle. Talk to you soon. Take care.